Hello, my dear friends. Today we will discuss about how to learn English. See, English is an excellent language to learn, whether it is for business, travel, or personal reasons. अगर आप ट्रैवल भी करना चाहोगे ऑल इंडिया में तो भी आप एक हिंदी लैंग्वेज के बेस पे नहीं घूम सकते हैं क्योंकि अगर आप तमिलनाडु जैसी स्टेट में जाओगे तो वहाँ पे तमिल बोली जाती है। साउथ स्टेट्स में आपको इंग्लिश का ही यूज़ करना पड़ेगा। मीन्स ट्रैवलिंग के लिए भी आपको इंग्लिश सीखनी पड़ेगी बिकॉज वी नो दैट इंग्लिश इज़ अ ग्लोबल लैंग्वेज। और पर्सनल रीजंस के लिए तो सीखनी ही चाहिए, कोई भी लैंग्वेज है। और बिजनेस के लिए वो तो आप जानते हैं, इस ग्लोबलाइजेशन दौर में हमें बिजनेस के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, इंग्लिश सीखनी पड़ेगी। इफ़ यू आर विलिंग टू लर्न एनी लैंग्वेज देन यू रिक्वायर टू पुट lot of hard work, commitment and a willingness to make mistakes. And English is no different. English भी अलग नहीं है, आपको कई सारी गलतियां करनी पड़ेगी। बस एक ही चीज़ आपके अंदर होनी चाहिए, दैट इज़ कमिटमेंट। एंड we will discuss whole information about this, tips, tricks, why learning is important and how can we learn English. See, first of all, improve your spoken English. Speak a little English every day. What you need to do, you have to speak little but every day. The absolute best way to learn any new language is just to speak it. Whenever, wherever you are, just try to speak. It doesn't matter if you only know 5 English words, and if you are practice it by daily, speak it fluent. Speaking English with another person is the fastest and most effective method of improving. You need to uh, talk with your friends. You need to speak with your friend. Why? Because whenever you speak, it makes you confident. So I think that first you can improve your spoken English through your everyday practice. So I think that first tips would be very beneficial for you. Then another one is expand your vocabulary and use idiomatic. See, phrase, the wider your vocabulary and the more English phrases you learn, the easier speaking English will become. Sometimes we say that, oh, it is no use crying over spilt milk. कई बार हम कहते हैं जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत अब पछताए क्या हो। अब ये कहते हैं हम कई बार, आ बैल मुझे मार। इससे हम क्या करते हैं, इंग्लिश को या कोई भी भाषा हो उसको हम क्या करते हैं, ब्यूटीफाई करते हैं। इन इंग्लिश अ लिटिल नॉलेज इज़ अ डेंजरस थिंग। ये हमारी लैंग्वेज को और भी ब्यूटीफाई करता है और स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश और भी इजी बन जाती है। एंड योर वोकेबलरी मस्ट बी वेरी एफिशिएंट। ओके, your vocabulary must be very strong, but it doesn't mean that you are using very vague language, vague words. Your words should be very appropriate, very sensible. It doesn't mean that you are using bombastic words like heavy words. So that doesn't mean that you are going to good communicator. You are creating ambiguity. These things should be in your mind. So attend an English class or discussion. I always say that if you are participating yourself in a group, another great way to incorporate some extra English conversation into your weekly routine is to sign up for a class of discussion group. Make your group discussion group, whether it uh, your friend group or your student group, but it must be. See, whenever we conversate with our friends, it makes us alive, it makes us confident. So I think this is the most appropriate and most valuable method to improve your communication skill in English. So work on your pronunciation right now. What is very important, whenever we are talking to someone, our pronunciation works more. Even if you have an acceptable grasp of the English language with good grammar and an extensive vocabulary, native English speaker may find you very difficult to understand if you don't work on your pronunciations. We should make sentence very clear. My dear friends, if you want to improve your English communication skills, first listen to English. One of the best way to improve your English listening comprehension is to download language podcast or radio apps on your phone or MP3 players and start watching movies on YouTube channel. Listen very eminent personalities like Shashi Tharoor. There are many leaders, political leaders, political apart from political leaders, there are actors, there are sports players. So you can listen them regularly. So I think this is the best way to improve your communication skill as well. Dear friends, carry a dictionary. Carrying an English dictionary with you at all times, whether it is an actual book or phone app, can be very useful. These days, in this era, we do not carry dictionary. We just go on Google and search the meaning of particular word. So I think that is very kind of absurd thing that we are just depend on Google and all. But once upon a time when people used to carry their dictionary and they used to collect their words, so that was a fantastic time. So that was actual practice. In this time we do not pay attention too much, and we just whenever we need we just Google and search the meaning. Yes, alongside, keep a diary in English. Aside from reading and listening comprehension, you should also spend some time working on your written English. I think that writing is more, which makes you perfect, and writing is creative skill. So one should possess these qualities, whether you are interested in writing or not. But I think it must be inherent within you. So I think this is one of the best way to improve your communication skill, and writing makes a man perfect. Then read an English book, newspaper or magazine. Reading is an essential part of learning a new language, so don't forget to practice. Okay, sometimes whatever we do, for an example, we are reading a book, we are reading a newspaper. It doesn't mean that you are reading whole newspaper, but just read an article which has given on page number 14, 15. So this habit will improve your communication skill, your vocabulary, grammar, and all. So don't forget to practice this thing at your home. Now the most important thing, that find an English speaking pen pal. Once your written language skills have improved, you could consider getting an English speaking pen pal. So I think the most important thing, you should go with it. Then train yourself to think in English. One way to make the transition from being very good at English to being fluent is to train your brain to actually think in the English language. Okay, we usually commit mistake. We usually think in Hindi, then we may translate it into English. Don't do this. Just think in English. Whenever you are alone at your home, wherever, so try to think in English. Whenever completely you are in solitude place, try to make yourself comfortable and meditate yourself and try to speak in English. Whatever ideas, whatever thoughts, whatever words are coming into your mind, just speak, and it will make you fluent, it will make you confident. I think that is the best mantra to improve our mind. My dear friend, I think that there are many things that people think initially, I don't, I can't, I want to do, how can I do. Then people introspect themselves and they say that I'm going to try, I can do it. And finally, the mantra says, I did it. So, this is the motivation which should be prevailed inside a person. Then we can do anything. Then you can do wonder as well. So, my dear friend, believe in yourself. Hopefully, this mantra would be very helpful for you guys, and whatever you need, my assistants, comment and like share, and subscribe. Thank you, guys.